Everybody is different, and every body is different. And physiology to cosmetologists. Left double quotation mark. Beverly Deal Writer. Why study anatomy and physiology? Low 1. Explain the importance of anatomy. This chapter will guide you through all of the body systems that need to work together to achieve healthy hair, nails, and skin. Start with anatomy, also called gross anatomy, the study of human body structures, how the body parts are organized, and the science of the interconnected structures of organisms, or of their parts, whereas physiology is the study of the functions or activities performed by the body's structures. Cosmetology services affect the skin, muscles, nerves, circulatory system, and bones of the head, face, neck, shoulders, arms, hands, lower legs, and feet. Hair, skin, and nail health is affected by the functions of the body systems. Continue to educate yourself to stay informed on health, wellness, and safety. Having a circle of experts as a resource is also beneficial. Cosmetologists should have a thorough understanding of anatomy and physiology because scalp manipulations, facials, manicures, and pedicures are all common cosmetology procedures that rely on an understanding of human anatomy. Recognizing healthy hair, skin, and nails is an important infection control step, as is identifying conditions that require referral to a healthcare professional. Remember, diagnosing or treating any illness is never within a cosmetologist's scope of practice. Working with the bones of the face and skull contributes to flattering haircuts, hairstyles, and makeup applications. In this chapter you will learn that cells are the basic structure of all living things. Tissues are made up of cells that are organized into layers or groups. Organs are groups of tissues that form complex structures and perform certain functions. Body systems contain organs that perform similar functions. Organisms are formed by groups of body systems. For example, the human body. Check-in. 1. Identify 3 cosmetology services that require a basic understanding of anatomy and physiology. Low 2. Describe the structure and division of cells. Cell structure and functions. Cells are the basic units of all living things. Bacteria, plants, and animals, including human beings, all have cells. A cell is made up of the protoplasm, in which nutrients, mineral salts, and water are present. Most cells also include a nucleus, cytoplasm, and cell membrane. Figure 2.1. Cell structures and functions include the following. The nucleus is the specialized structure in the center of the cell. It controls the growth and reproduction of the cell. It also contains the cell's genetic material. Cytoplasm is the watery fluid that surrounds the nucleus. It provides a structure for the cell parts so that they can move freely within the cell membrane. Enzymes in the cytoplasm help digest and break down other molecules for food. The cell membrane is the thin layer of tissue that surrounds the cell. It protects the interior of the cell from its surroundings. It is semi-permeable, meaning it allows certain substances to enter the cell. Mitosis is the process of cell reproduction that occurs when the cell divides into 2 identical daughter cells. Cells require favorable conditions to grow and reproduce, including an adequate food supply, oxygen, water, suitable temperatures, and the ability to eliminate waste. Cell membrane nucleus. Figure 2.1. Basic structure of a cell. Cytoplasm. Cells convert nutrients to energy through a chemical process called metabolism. There are 2 types of metabolism. 1. Anabolism is the process of simple molecules combining to form a complex molecule. Anabolism requires energy. 2. Catabolism is the process of breaking complex molecules down into simple molecules. Catabolism releases energy. Focus on why is cell structure important? Connective tissue. A client's response to different services and active ingredients in products will be influenced by the efficiency and speed of the cell's metabolism. Aging can influence the cell's metabolism, causing it to function less efficiently. Check-in. 2. Describe the cell's basic structures. 3. What conditions are needed in order for cells to divide? Epithelial tissue. Low 3. List the 4 types of tissues in the body. Tissues. A tissue is a group of similar cells that perform a specific function. There are 4 types of tissue in the body. Figure 2.2. Connective tissue, muscle tissue, epithelial tissue, connective tissue. Figure 2.2. Connective tissue. Types of tissues. Connective tissue is fibrous tissue that binds and supports other body tissues and organs. Epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissue provides a covering that protects the body and is found within many parts of the body such as skin, mucous membranes, digestive and respiratory organs, the lining of the mouth, the lining of the heart, and the glands. Epithelial tissue. Check-in. 4. List the 4 types of tissue in the body. 26 pr. Did you know? Low 4. Explain the basic functions of the organs and body systems. Organs and body systems. Organs are groups of specialized tissues that perform specific functions. Organs include the brain, heart, lungs, stomach and intestines, liver, kidneys, eyes, and skin. Body systems, also known as systems, are groups of organs acting together to perform one or more functions. Table 2.1 outlines the body systems, indicating each system's functions and the major organs associated with that system. Systems, organs, tissues, and cells depend on each other to function properly. For example, if you become dehydrated, cells lose water causing tissue shrinkage, brain tissue fluid decreases, blood becomes thicker, and the body builds up wastes and acids causing headaches, muscle cramps, dizziness, rapid breathing, and confusion. Table 2.1 Body systems, their functions, and major organs. Body systems function circulatory. Major organs and related structures. Controls blood movement throughout the body. Heart, blood vessels. Why not his? Massage affects the circulatory system, and good blood flow affects hair growth. Facial services and shaving, if permitted, benefit from awareness of arteries and veins for safety. Digestive. Breaks food down into nutrients or waste for nutrition or excretion. Endocrine. Controls hormone levels within the body that determine growth, development, reproduction, and health of entire body. Stomach, intestines, esophagus, salivary glands. Endocrine glands, hormones. Good nutrition allows optimum functioning of all body systems. Hormones produced by the endocrine system directly impact hair and skin. Some skin and hair conditions are a result of hormones. Table 2.1 Body systems, their functions, and major organs. Body systems function excretory. Major organs and related structures. Eliminates waste from the body, reducing the buildup of toxins. Immune lymphatic. Protects the body from disease by developing immunities and destroying pathogens and toxins. Integumentary provides a protective covering and regulates body temperature. Kidneys, liver, skin, large intestine, lungs. Lymph, lymph nodes, lymph vessels, spleen. Why not his? The excretory system eliminates toxic substances that can affect other body system functions. The immune system protects the body from illness. Massage affects the lymphatic system. Skin, oil glands, sweat glands, hair, nails. The skin is the body's largest organ and its first line of defense against illness. Cosmetology services are directly affected by the health of the integumentary system. Muscular. Covers, shapes, and holds the skeletal system in place. Muscles contract to allow for movement of body structures. Nervous. Coordinates all other body systems, allowing them to work efficiently and react to the environment. Reproductive. Produces offspring and differentiates males from females as assigned at birth. Muscles. Massage performed during cosmetology services affects the muscular system. A thorough understanding of the muscular system will also help prevent injuries during your career. Brain, spinal cord, nerves, eyes. To provide safe and effective facial and nail services, cosmetologists need an understanding of the nervous system. Uterus, ovaries, penis, testes. The reproductive system and hormonal changes that occur with different life stages affect hair growth, hair loss, and the skin. Respiratory. Makes blood and oxygen available to body structures through respiration. Eliminates carbon dioxide. Skeletal. Forms the physical foundation of the body, composed of 206 bones connected by movable and immovable joints. Lungs, air passages. Adequate oxygenation of tissues allows optimum cell functioning. Infection can be spread through respiration, affecting safety and cleanliness. Bones, joints. Important for protecting your own body mechanics when working, as well as knowing bone structure when providing treatments, including makeup applications. Check-in. 5. What are organs? 6. Name the main body systems and their functions. Low 5. Outline the skeletal system's structures and functions. Skeletal system. The skeletal system forms the body's physical foundation and is composed of 206 bones that vary in size and shape. Osteology is the study of bones. A joint is the connection between two or more bones. There are two types of joints. 1. Movable. Joints in the elbows, knees, and hips allow movement. 2. Immovable. Joints in the pelvis and skull allow little or no movement. Exceptions to this include during childbirth, when special hormones allow for flexibility of the pelvic joints. Except for tooth enamel, bone is the hardest tissue in the body. It comprises connective tissue consisting of about 1/3 organic matter, cells and blood, and 2/3 minerals, calcium carbonate and calcium phosphate. Did you know? Joint pain is usually caused by inflammation of the tissue surrounding the joint, not by the joint itself. You have more than 230 movable and semi-movable joints in your body. The primary functions of the skeletal system are to, give the body shape and support, protect various internal structures and organs, serve as attachments for muscles and act as levers to produce body movement, help produce white and red blood cells. One of bone marrow's functions, store most of the body's calcium supply, as well as phosphorus, magnesium, and sodium. Focus on safety considerations for the skeletal system. An understanding of the skeletal system will help to protect your own body by using proper body mechanics when you work. It can also help determine placement of makeup during application and influence hair cutting and hairstyling options according to your client's facial bone structure. Skull bones. The skull is the head skeleton and is divided into two parts. 1. Cranium, an oval, bony case consisting of 8 bones that protect the brain. 2. Facial skeleton, the framework of the face, composed of 14 bones. Cranial bones. Figure 2.3 shows the cranium's 8 bones. Parietal bones. 2. 2 bones forming the sides and top of the cranium. Temporal bones. 2. 2 bones forming the sides of the head in the ear region. Occipital bone. Located below the parietal bones forming the back of the skull above the nape. Figure 2.3 cranial and facial bones. Frontal bone forms the forehead. Sphenoid bone forms base and sides of skull. Ethmoid bone separates nasal cavity from brain. Facial bones. The facial skeleton has 14 bones. Figure 2.4 lists those most involved in cosmetology: the vomer, turbinate, 2, and palatine, 2. Bones are the remaining bones in the facial skeleton and are not affected by cosmetology services. Zygomatic bones. 2, also known as cheekbones or malar bones. They form the prominence of the cheeks and outer part of the eye socket. Nasal bones. 2. 2 bones that form the bridge of the nose. Maxillary bones. 2. 2 bones that form the upper jaw. Lacrimal bones. 2. 2 small, thin bones located in the front and side wall of the eye sockets, orbits. Figure 2. 4 facial bones. Neck bones. The main neck bones are the following. Figure 2. 5. Mandible. Largest and strongest bone of the face that forms the lower jaw. Cervical vertebrae. 7. 7 bones located below the skull, provide support, structure and flexibility to the neck. Hyoid bone. U-shaped bone at the base of the tongue that supports it and its muscles, the only bone of the throat. Chest and shoulder bones. Figure 2.6 illustrates the bones of the chest and shoulder that are important in our industry when performing full-body treatments, such as body wraps, as well as for massage to learn as body reference landmarks and prevent injury to these areas. Clavicle. 1. Scapula. 2. Also called the shoulder blade. Large, flat, triangular bone of the shoulder. There are 2 scapulae. 12. 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. 10, 11. Figure 2.6 shoulder bones. Arm and hand bones. Figure 2.7 lists the important bones of the arms and hands. Metacarpus. 5. 5 bones, or metacarpals, of the palm located between the carpus and phalanges. Phalanges, also known as digits, bones of the fingers or toes, 3 in each finger and 2 in each thumb. Radius. Smaller bone in the forearm on the same side as the thumb. Figure 2.7 arm and hand bones. Did you know? Repetitive motions, such as excessive wrist flexing or locking it in a bent position, can cause painful inflammation in the carpus area. Keep the wrist straight to prevent these injuries. Understanding anatomy and ergonomics can help prevent strains and injuries throughout your cosmetology career. 32p. Leg, ankle, and foot bones. Figure 2.8 shows 3 leg bones. Patella, also called the kneecap, forms the kneecap joint. Tibia, also called the shin bone. It's the larger of the 2 leg bones below the knee on the big toe side that supports most of the body's weight. Fibula, located on the little toe side of the lower leg, smaller of the 2 leg bones below the knee. Figure 2.8 leg bones. The ankle joint is composed of 3 bones, tibia, fibula, and talus. The ankle joint allows the foot's up and down movement. Figure 2.9. The foot has 26 bones subdivided into 3 categories: tarsals, metatarsals, phalanges. Tibia, fibula, talus, tarsals. 7. 7 irregularly shaped bones in the ankle area, including the talus, calcaneus, heel, navicular, cuboid, and 3 cuneiform bones. Metatarsals. 5. 5 long, slender bones similar to the metacarpal bones of the hand. Figure 2.9 ankle and foot bones. Chapter 02. General Anatomy and Physiology. Did you know? A broken phalange may leave a finger or toe with some range of motion, but it will likely lose its dexterity, making it difficult to pick up very small objects. Check-in 7. List the skeletal system's primary functions. 8. Which facial bones are most involved in cosmetology services? Low 6. Describe the muscular system's components and supporting structures. Muscular system. The muscular system covers and holds the skeletal system in place and moves various body parts. Muscles are fibrous tissues that can stretch and contract according to body movements. Some of the muscular system's functions are mobility, circulation, respiration, digestion, stability, and posture. Myology is the study of the structure, functions, and diseases of the muscular system. There are more than 650 muscles in the body and 3 types of muscle. 1. Cardiac muscle is a type of striated muscle found only in the heart. 2. Involuntary muscles, non-striated, are controlled by the autonomic nervous system and control body functions such as breathing and digestion. 3. Voluntary muscles. Striated are muscles that we control at will. Focus on safety considerations for the muscular system. Cosmetologists should know voluntary muscles' locations and what they control. These muscles can become fatigued from excessive work or injury. Clients can benefit from the massage techniques you incorporate into nail and skin care services. Improper massaging may also result in negative effects for the client, so it is important to understand the muscles' locations. A muscle has 3 parts. Figure 2.10. Origin. Part of the muscle that does not move and is anchored to the bone, attached closest to the skeleton. Belly. Middle part of the muscle. Insertion. Movable part of the muscle anchored to the bone, attached farthest from the skeleton. Figure 2.10. Muscle origin and insertion. Muscle tissue can be stimulated by massage, electric current therapy. See Milady Standard Foundations Chapter 07, Electricity and Electrical Safety, pages 192-196. Infrared light, dry heat, heating lamps or heating caps. Moist heat, steamers or moderately warm steam towels. Nerve impulses, through the nervous system. Chemicals, certain acids and salts. Scalp and neck muscles. Figure 2.11 illustrates scalp and neck muscles. Epicranius. Broad muscle that covers the top of the skull and consists of the occipitalis and frontalis, also called occipita frontalis. Frontalis. Front, anterior, portion of the epicranius. Scalp muscle that raises the eyebrows, draws the scalp forward, and causes wrinkles across the forehead. Epicranial aponeurosis tendon that connects the occipitalis and frontalis muscles. Occipitalis. Back posterior portion of the epicranius, muscle that draws the scalp backward. Platysma. Broad muscle extending from the pectoral and deltoid muscles to the side of the chin, responsible for lowering the lower jaw and lip.